This is Jake,
And Dylan.
and this is our top 10 2023 draft cornerbacks. All right, we're going to start off with my number 10, which is Joey Porter.
He runs a 4.46 40-yard dash. He stands at 6'2" and weighs in at 193 pounds. He's good at getting a jam on the line.
Yeah, he's pretty strong. He's a physical corner. His biggest issues are, which dropped him down in my rankings, is he's kind of a straight line speed guy. He's not very twitchy. Doesn't keep up with the guys running away from him very well. So that's why I have him down. He is strong. He's like his dad that used to play linebacker. Next guy, Emmanuel Forbes.
He stands at 6'1", weighs in at 166 pounds, and his 40-yard dash is a 4.35. He is pretty good ball skills. He's pretty fast, but he's very light.
Back on Joey Porter, forgot something. We have him at a 61 overall rating. Then Emmanuel Forbes. I actually didn't write any notes about him on this paper for some reason. So you said he was kind of small. That's the smaller guy.
Yeah, he's very light.
Yeah, so he's going to be probably a small liability in the run game. How tall did you say he was again?
6'1".
He's not terribly short. He's scrawny, right?
Yeah, he weighs 166 pounds.
Yeah, so he's kind of a scrawny guy. He'll be able to cover tall corner or tall receivers, but he's going to struggle if they're physical on top of that because he probably get bumped out of the way. But he's got a place. I think you could probably play him. Same with Porter. I think you could use Joey Porter as a corner, but you want to make sure he's in the right matchups. He'd probably guard big physical guys better.
Yeah.
That aren't as twitchy. Maybe guard a tight end or something. He's probably good at that. All right. So that was those two. And Forbes is at a 62. I don't remember if I said that or not.
No.
Okay. What do we got next? We've got Cameron Mitchell. Yeah, there we go. I couldn't find it on my list. We got Cameron Mitchell next.
He stands at 5'11", weighs in at 191 pounds, and runs a 4.47 40-yard dash. He's a bit on the smaller side of height, but his weight's pretty good.
Yeah, so he's bigger than Forbes weight-wise, but he's shorter, so he's more built. He's physical nickel type corner, in my opinion. So he'd be good if you need a nickel corner, and that's what I think at least. He is a 63 overall rating, and he was our number 8. Oh, me. Sorry. Hello. Where are we at? 7?
Yes.
Cam Smith.
Stands at 6'1", weighs in at 180 pounds, and his 40-yard dash is a 4.43. He's not quite the biggest so far, but he's the second biggest. He tracks the ball well and is good at forcing turnovers.
Yeah, so he's kind of a skinny, lengthy guy, which can be good. Again, cover tall guys, but he's also not super heavy. Is he bigger or smaller than Forbes?
He is Forbes.
Weight-wise,
he is called 14 pounds heavier.
Oh yeah, so he's a little bit bigger, so he'll be able to hold his own a little bit better.
He's the same height as Forbes as well.
So yeah, I think that's why I had him a little up on the list, just because he'll have a little less struggle with within the run game and physicality. All right, 6. I got Kelee Ringo. I think I'm saying that right.
He stands at 6'2", weighs in at 207 pounds, and his 40-yard dash is a 4.36. He is the biggest so far, weight-wise. He's fast and athletic.
How tall was he again?
6'2".
6'2". So he's kind of a traits guy in my opinion. He's pretty fast. He's pretty tall. He's pretty big. He's kind of raw still. Probably needs some fine tuning and coaching, but I think he could be a starting corner. I think this is about where the starting corners, in my opinion, start, like your number one types. But he's going to take more work to get there. He's probably not going to be there right away year one.
Yeah.
All right. We got Terrell Smith next. And Ringo's was a 69 overall. Cam Smith was a 68. I don't know if I said those. And Terrell Smith is our number 5, and he's a 70.
He stands at 6 foot, weighs in at 204 pounds, and his 40-yard dash is a 4.41.
So most of these guys, they're in that fast enough range, or they are really fast. So it's going to depend on their technique and their skills, which is kind of what we go off of. I go off the film, try to watch their technique, watch their coverage. One boring thing about corners is most of the time good corners don't get the ball thrown at them very often. So that's one of the tough things about analyzing corners. So to some extent, the corner might be better if they're not throwing him the ball his way a lot. What I miss? Oh, that's our next guy.
Yeah.
Is he 4?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to just keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Deonte Banks is next. I got him a 74 overall, so there's a little bit of a jump there.
He stands at 6 foot, weighs in at 197 pounds, and runs a 4.35 40-yard dash. Second fastest on our list. He is very similar in height and weight to Terrell Smith, and he's good at mirroring the wide receiver.
So he's got a little bit more weight than those guys, or is he?
He's lighter.
He's lighter than
Terrell Smith,
but he's bigger than Forbes, right?
Yeah.
So, but he's also faster than those guys, so that helps. He can cover your little guys. He'd probably be your little quick guys like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, who keep up with those guys. So he'll be a good corner to have. I mean, corner's kind of like you got to have a guy to guard whoever you're matching up against. I mean, some guys are gonna have a tough time guarding T. Higgins and Tyreek Hill. They're not gonna same guy's probably not gonna be able to guard both unless he's just an absolute monster of a corner.
Yeah.
Which you got some of those guys, but not everybody's gonna be that guy. So you gotta have different guys for different what you need. So he's one of those faster, smaller guys that could keep up with those faster, smaller wide receivers.
Yeah.
So then we got Christian Gonzalez at an 82, and then our number 3 spot.
He stands at 6'1", weighs at 197 pounds, and runs a 4.38 40-yard dash. His stats are very similar because he is only 1 inch taller. He weighs the same, and his 40-yard dash is only a 0.03 slower than Deonte Banks. But he's pretty good. He is very good with movement.
Sorry, I was getting a drink. Yeah, so he's a good corner. He's good press bail corner. Not as much man-to-man in college. I think he could do it. He's just going to probably have to work out a little more, but he'd be better in a Seattle-type scheme. Someone plays a lot of zone, cover 3 or quarters, something of that nature. I mean, he can play cover 2 really well, but about anybody. But if corner can't play cover 2, then he's not a very good corner.
Yeah.
So that'd be, but that's why I have him down. I know a lot of people have him as the number 1, number 2 corner. But I like my guys to be able to play man-to-man. So, and again, on our ratings, what we're trying to predict is their ability to play in the league and how well I think they can how high they can get in the league. All right. So, do you have anything else on him? All right, DJ Turner. I got him he's our number 2. He's a 84 overall, so there's a little bit of jump between these last guys. Gonzalez was an 82 and Turner's an 84.
He stands at 5'11" and weighs 178 pounds. His 40-yard dash is very fast at a 4.26. This is faster than Tyreek Hill's. He is also taller than Tyreek Hill. He is very fast and very athletic.
So that's kind of what I have here too. Is he can cover corners wide receivers. He is a corner. He can cover wide receivers, those quick guys, and he'll be there on the taller receivers. He can cover anyone. Some people say he struggled against 50-50 balls, but the reason he was there for the 50-50 ball is because he can cover anyone. He can stay with them. He can stay in their pocket. He'll be there, and he can at least make it a hard catch. I mean, he might lose some of those, but at least he's there. Some of these other guys lower down the list, they might not be there because they're not fast enough, not athletic enough, not twitchy enough. The other thing I have on him, he is a little bit smaller of a guy, so he can get washed out in the run game a little bit. He's a little muscle ball. He tries really hard. He tries to be physical. Nobody told him he was the weight he is. He tries to play like he's 200 pounds, and so he's going to give effort, and effort's not going to be the issue with him. And I think he could get coached up, and he'd probably find ways to make him work. I think he'll be one of the top corners for a while. And last but not least, we have Devin Witherspoon, which I think he's a top corner on a lot of people's lists. I have him at an 86. He's pretty much good all around at everything. He's pretty fast. He's pretty good height. He's pretty good weight. You want to go over those?
Yeah, he stands at 6 foot, weighs in at 181 pounds, and runs a 4.39 40-yard dash. He's pretty fast. I think his best trait is he is pretty quick mentally.
And he's got the feet and everything else to keep up with his mentality. He's got no real weakness. I mean, he could be a little bit taller, he could be a little bit faster, but everybody can. What? We're trying to do our podcast. Do what? We're almost done. We'll be up there in a minute. Just a minute, okay? Sorry, 5-year-old. Where was I at? I think that's about all I got on him. I think he'll be the best corner out of the draft. Obviously, I put him number 1. A lot of people have that same opinion. All right. Thanks, guys.